Man who ran down and killed an elderly woman in a supermarket parking lot this summer was sentenced today. Prosecutors say Richard Navarrete drove away after hitting Angelina Ayala and even tried to run away from police when he was arrested about a week later.
Action News South Valley reporter Brian Johnson now joining us live from the scene of the crime with what happened in court today. Brian?
Well, Jason and Margot, what happened in this parking lot more than 2 months ago was truly horrific. But today, the person responsible for plowing into Angelina Ayala was punished for his crimes. After her death, family members say hundreds of people showed up to services for Angelina Ayala. The devout Jehovah's Witness was well known and respected in Dinuba and beyond.
She was strong, she was very mindful, she was funny, and a good companion.
Although elderly, family members say she was anything but a little old lady. She was always the life of the party, and they believe she would have lived on for many more years if it weren't for what happened on an afternoon in late August. Ayala had finished shopping at Vallarta in Visalia when a speeding car struck her in the parking lot. The car drove off and Ayala died. With the help of surveillance video, Visalia police found the car the following day, and a few days after that, police arrested its driver, Richard Navarrete. After pleading no contest last month, the 30-year-old Visalia man was sentenced Wednesday for hit and run, involuntary manslaughter, driving with a suspended license, and resisting arrest. He received 4 years in state prison for those charges and an additional 4 months for violating probation.
He was on probation for child endangerment, weapons offenses and drug offenses.
But Navarrete wasn't the only person in the car. The district attorney's office says they interviewed a woman who was riding in the back seat but didn't have the evidence to charge her with a crime. But they did for another passenger and the owner of the car, Gilberto Mendoza. He'll be sentenced in a year, and his punishment will depend on his behavior between now and then.
His assistance after the crime had taken place involved assisting in hiding the vehicle.
Ayala's family members hope everyone who was in the car will reflect on what happened and take responsibility for the death of a mother, grandmother, and friend.